What's up, my gamers and my viewers? Welcome back. Here we are in Criminal Case. We are about to go to Chapter 3, Kill Me Softly, case number 33. So, to investigate more on who killed our victim, Ollie Oliver. The weapon was a rat poison. So let's get into this chapter, shall we? Commissioner Darfos Calmer. Irma's gone missing. They say she just ran out of the dinner like a mad woman. You're right, Darfos Calmer. If Irma's gone on the run, she must have something to hide. And I bet that something's linked to Ollie's murder. Alright, I guess let's find this one. It can't be a coincidence that the poison beer was purchased at Irma's diner after all. Let's go check the diner for clues as to her whereabouts. Hell yeah. Mystery Rose. Okay, I'm about to take a quick snapshot for the thumbnail art. I hope that works. Right, just in. Hopefully she's not dead. I don't think so. She was told that Irma oil spring bag. Address book. There we go. And a bag. So that was two clues. Alright. Great idea, Darfos Calmer. If Irma's gone missing, what better way of finding potential hiding places than by going through her address book? We also found an unattended bag. There's a lone roses badge on it. We'd better have a look inside. Yeah, let's check that address book. Hell yeah, let's check that address book first. See if it leads us to something. Maybe her location. Hopefully she is not dead. There we go. Revealed stared phone numbers. Those two phone numbers you found in Irma's address book must be important. They both have big stars drawn next to them. Let's send them to the lab so Alex can tell us who they belong to. Before we let Alex run through those, we're going to investigate this bag. A lot of money. God damn. Who is this? Mary Lou Hong. You found student ID card. What's this card you found? Hey, that bag must belong to Mary Lou, Ollie's groupie. Did you see what it says on her student ID card? She's majoring in music studies. I think that's her coming out of the ladies' room now. Hey, Mary Lou, we were just talking about you. Mary Lou Hong is a musician. Right, let's talk to her before we let Alex run through these phone numbers. What do you mean, what am I doing here? I study in the diner all the time. The real question is, what are you doing with my bag? If you're looking for Irma, she ran out about an hour ago. The old bat was supposed to bring me the burger I ordered, but then she just abandoned ship. The service is terrible here. I've been nursing this cold coffee and roasted peanut snack pack all morning. At least today Riley isn't here trying to steal my peanuts. That loony junkie's always looking for something to eat. Then why don't you study at home if the diner's so bad? My dad's pest control business went bust 2 months ago, and he's been using our garage to store his rodent poison. The whole house stinks so badly I get a headache just thinking about it. Mary-Lou has access to rat poison and eats roasted peanuts. Riley Davies eats roasted peanuts. Right. I'm sorry about that. Alright, okay, I guess I'll see you guys in 3 hours, so yeah. Star Frost come around. I hope you're having a good day, by the way. And yeah, bye bye. See you in the next 3 hours. What's up, my gamers and my viewers? Here we are back in Chroma Case for the stared phone numbers that was discovered by me. Kind of forgot what method that was. I think it was, oh yeah, it was a dusting kit. Yeah, discovered by a dusting kit used. It is, I think it's still being used in real life. Yeah, mostly. So yeah, let us get these results of stared phone numbers discovered by brushes. The 2 numbers you found in Irma's address book are registered to Parker's Comic Book Shop and Hong's Pest Control Company. Now, I ran a call history check on Irma's phone and saw that both numbers were dialed repeatedly in the last week. How extraordinary! Why would Irma be in contact with Kevin Parker? She doesn't look like the type who would be into comics. And if she was calling a pest control company, who knows what might happen if she's gone on the run with a stash of rat poison. Let's hurry down to the comic book shop and ask Kevin if he's seen her. Oh yeah, we are. Alright. Let's see which first. Okay, this is the person. It is. Kevin is busy with a client. How about we take another look around the shop while we're waiting for him? Hell yeah. Okay. Going to quick as possible. Pictures, okay. Bigger than I expected. Broken PC. Guess we are going to fix these broken CDs. Back up. Alright, skip. Turned. We found a broken CD next to the computer. How did I miss that? It's lucky you're with me, Star Frost Kilmer. Do you think it can be pieced back together? And here comes Kevin. I hope he can help us make sense of Irma's disappearance. I think we'll talk to him first. I think we should talk to him first. We should talk to the suspect first, then we can examine and repair the broken CD. Okay, Irma, why of course, I know her. We play in a country band together. We're called the Western Twangs. Isn't that something? And have you seen her today? She's gone missing and we think it may be linked to the murder of Ollie Oliver. Missing? Irma's been here all afternoon, reading my comics and eating my stash of roasted peanut. Kenny, look. She's right over there. Oh, well, I suppose we didn't see her face from here. Her perm is pretty imposing, isn't it? Kevin Parker eats roasted peanuts and is a musician. Irma Anderson eats roasted peanuts and is a musician as well. Wow. Alright, let's go talk to her. First, again, talking to the suspect again. So what if I left work early? Is that a crime now? I was having a bad day, so I came down here to check my friend net inbox and see Kevin. My nerves have been terrible, and he's the only person who really listens to me. Well, that hardly seems to justify all the panic you caused, and we urgently need to talk to you about some beer bottles Ollie purchased from your diner just before his death. Indeed, seeing that Ollie's beer was spiked with rat poison, I'd be interested to hear more about your regular calls to Hall's Pest Control Company. Haha, boy, you cops sure jump to easy conclusions. The health authorities made me hire an exterminator to sanitize that diner after Ollie's cockroach joke. Cost me a hefty sum too. But that lazy Mr. Hall never finished the job. He was supposed to come empty the poison rat traps he installed, but every time I call him, he hangs up. Irma might not have skipped town, but we can ignore the fact that she has easy access to rat poison as far as I can see. She's still one hell of a suspect. So yeah. Back at the police station. Commissioner Sally, the artist wants to talk to you urgently. They're waiting for you on chat right now. They said something about a breakthrough with that mystery friendnet profile. Oh, I see. Damn, we've been talking to suspects lately now. Guess we can do that first before examining the CD and repairing them. Commissioner Joshua Kelmer, I finally managed to access the secret admirer's profile, and you won't believe what I found. First of all, I can tell you that the adventure Ollie and his secret admirer were planning was of a musical kind. Ollie promised the secret admirer he'd leave the Lone Roses as soon as they met. He said they form a duo and become the next Simon and Garfunkel. But there's more. What would you say if I told you I found a secret album in the admirer's profile? An album that contains a photo of Ollie's dead body. Wait, the crime scene was cordoned off immediately. Nobody has had access to the stage until Dorfro's camera had finished examining it. That can only mean Ollie was killed by his secret admirer. How ironic. Sadly, we need to send this photo of the murder to Alex straight away. Photo of murder. Hell yeah. Okay, let us examine the CD before starting that 12 hours. Examine. Right, we will restore the item. Perfect, you never even know that CD was smashed, and look, there's some writing on it. It's so faded, I can't read it. You've always had a good eye for these things. False calmer, can you make it out? Of course, the brush tool, I guess. Yeah. This is one of the things that, discover fingerprints or erased writing. For Ollie, I hope you like them. The writing on the CD reads, For Ollie, I hope you like them. The CD was made for Ollie, but why would he read it? You're right, our first problem. Let's send this CD to Alex. We need to know what's on it. Alright, see you in... Wow, it's exactly 12 hours. Alright, I think that's it for this, video. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and if you like this video, click like and subscribe to my channel. I do make and play criminal case videos. I also create a tier list videos, and that is all, and I'll be back. Peace out in a little while. That artist sure can hack. I'm impressed they found the photo and the secret admirer's profile. I hope they weren't too traumatized by it. Now down to business. After hours of intensive work, I spotted something in the photo that will help you identify your killer for sure. You were wearing something with a paisley motif. What? But there was nothing in that photo apart from the victim's body. Can you tell what the killer was wearing? Aha, that's my point. There wasn't just the victim's body, there was also the drum in which his body had been stuffed. And on that drum were reflective surfaces. It took a lot of time, but you can do wonders with zooming and pixel reconstruction these days. I was able to detect a minuscule but very clear reflection of the killer at the moment the photo was taken. A reflection just big enough to discern a motif on the killer's clothes, paisley motif. On to the second evidence, the CD. My bad, I didn't record my voice. I am the greatest techie of all time. I found your killer. They were in that CD all along. What? How? But, you remember the song sheet with the hidden message on it, Darfrost Calmer, the one which was composed by your killer? When I analyzed the CD found in the comic book shop, I found a music track that matched the composition on the song sheet, and Ollie wasn't the one singing. Wait, are you telling us the killer was singing on the CD Darfrost Calmer found? Yes, your killer is a woman with a beautiful soprano voice. Sweet, huh? I think you finally found the missing pieces of the puzzle, Darfrost Calmer. Let's put this singing murder behind some not so musical bars. Alright, let's get into the business. I'm sorry, I have to review those two evidence because I was not recording the microphone. Alright, let's get down to business. Alright, so who is this killer? Nah, I don't think so. Close. Okay, I don't. I think I can tell who it is now. Please let me be wrong. Please tell me this is a lie. Oh no. Oh no! You've got to be kidding me. Why? Why? I'm confused. Oh my god. Okay. Mary Law Hall, you are under arrest for the poison and brutal murder of Ollie Oliver. Yeah, but why? I don't know. I don't get it. But I was Ollie's most faithful follower. How could you even suspect me? I cut the crap, you arch evil groupie. And to think we almost fell for your crocodile tears. Why pretend you adored Ollie if all you wanted was to destroy him? Destroy him? He destroyed me. He only got a small taste of the pain he caused me with his superficial promises, whereas I had given him everything. I offered him all my compositions in return for a future on stage together, but when I revealed myself as the mystery composer whose music he loved so much, he cruelly rejected me. He sniggered disdainfully and said there was no place in the music business for an unhip troll like me. Then I had to watch as he went on stage and claimed my best work as his own. I can get over being mocked for the way I look, but when I saw he intended to launch his solo career on the back of my blood, sweat and tears, save the gory finale for the judge, Mary Lowe. I don't think Commissioner Frostcower or I need to be reminded of the horrific scene that followed. Mary Lawhall, you have been found guilty of murdering Ollie Oliver, lead singer of the Lone Roses and Grimsboro's brightest young star. Your Honor, I contest the verdict. This was no crime. It was a bold protest against the unjust superficiality of the music industry and society as a whole. I should be applauded for my bravery. Young lady, you cannot ignore the criminal nature of your actions, especially with all the evidence that has been brought against you. Yes, your crafty police force discovered all my secrets. The secret profile I created to enter into contact with Ollie, one of the many albums I recorded and sent to him. Darfos Calmer even uncovered my attempt to throw suspicion on Riley by stuffing the corpse in his drum. Hell, you even realize how I took advantage of Riley's stone stupor to slip rat poison into Ollie's beer as he was opening the bottles backstage. And what about the gruesome photo Commissioner Darfos Calmer found? Why would you want a photographic souvenir of such a terrible scene? That? Well, when I killed Ollie, I realized that it was the first time I've ever made a stand against social prejudice. I was proud and wanted to remember that moment. Oh, what a witch! And now I might have been caught, but at least I succeeded in my protest. Violence is never the way to combat injustice, Miss Hall. I therefore intend to make an example of your case by condemning you to 35 years in prison with no chance for parole. Court is adjourned. Well, there's a long day's work. Well finished thanks to you, Darfos Calmer. I don't know how we would have caught that psychopath if you hadn't been there. If you had been here. Yeah, truly is a psychopath. Now, before things get crazy again, how about we see if there are any tickets left for the football game next week? My treat, I promise. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that. Alright, that is it for this video, for this chapter 3. I hope you are having a good day. We will continue this additional investigation.